Hello everyone, myself Rajashri Kumbar working as Assistant Professor at Information Technology Department of ASSMS Institute of Information Technology Pune. Today we are looking at a fundamental shift in how computers understand our request. You see, a search engine doesn't actually know exactly what you want. Instead, it estimates the relevance of a document because the same word, like apple, can mean a fruit, a tech company, or a record label. Relevance isn't a guarantee, it's a probability. To manage this uncertainty, information retrieval systems use probability theory to rank documents from most likely to least likely to be relevant. To solve this, researchers developed a foundational approach called the binary independence model or BIM. It was one of the first models to formally apply rigorous probability theory to the problem of finding information. At its core, BIM is a classical model that estimates the probability of a document being relevant to a specific query. It acts as a pioneering attempt to explain why search results are probabilistic rather than absolute. How does it simplify the messy world of human language? BIM reduces documents and queries into a set of binary features. For every term in a document, there are only two possible states, present or absent. In this black and white view of the world, the system ignores how many times a word appears or where it is located. It only cares if the word is there. The second major simplification is the independence assumption. BIM assumes that the presence of one word is completely unrelated to the presence of another. For example, the model treats New and York as two entirely separate, unrelated events rather than understanding them as a single combined phrase. While this is a necessary simplification that makes the math much easier, it is also considered the model's most significant theoretical flaw. So, how does BIM actually calculate a relevance score? It functions like a set of scales weighing evidence for each term. The system looks at two primary factors, the probability that the term appear in known relevant documents and the probability that it appears in known non-relevant documents. A document score increases if it contains terms that are common in the relevant set but rare in the non-relevant set. This allows the system to generate a final ranking based on the likelihood of relevance. As you might guess, these simplifications have limits. By using a binary representation, the model loses critical information. A document mentioning retrieval 10 times is likely more relevant than one mentioning it once, but BIM treats them the same. It also ignores other vital signals such as document. However, these limitations were not dead ends, they were the roadmap for the future. BIM core idea laid the groundwork for the next generation of more sophisticated models, most notably BM25, which is the direct conceptual ancestor used in modern search today. In summary, while the binary independence model is too simple for the complex web of today, it remains a critical stepping stone. It taught us how to turn the question of relevance into a mathematical calculation. Understanding BIM is truly the first chapter in the story of modern search. Imagine you are trying to guess if a mystery box contains a birthday party based only on a checklist of items. The binary independence model is like a judge who only checks yes or no for items like cakes, balloons, and candles. The judge doesn't care if there is one candle or 50, and they don't realize that cake and candles usually go together. They just see three yes marks and decide there is a high probability the box is relevant to your search. It's a simple way to guess what is inside without opening the box. That's all for today. Thank you for joining.